People, the hype is real. This is unlike any other architectural item I have seen anywhere in China. I'm so excited to have finally checked this item off the list of things I've been wanting to see in China for years and years and years. I am at the Tulo. These gigantic earth fortresses are among China's most famous architecture, and it's not hard to see why. I mean, look at this thing. The mountainous countryside of Fujian province is dotted with these giant squares and circles, which are, you guessed it, earth fortresses. My travel companions and I are finally leaving the coastline of Fujian behind and heading into the mountainous innards. It's time to see some fortresses. Mehmeti is the driver, I am the map operator, and Isajan is Isajan and Mehmeti are from Kashgar, Xinjiang, and they've never seen a tulo in their life or even know what a tulo is. 但是你不知道什么是土楼，一会儿让你见识到。So this is going to be an interesting surprise for them. Actually, it turns out today has multiple surprises. There's a thing happening, so we pulled over on the side of the road to see the thing. 冲冲冲！追他们！ This is not the kind of music I would have expected with this kind of a procession, but oh, hello. This procession is actually representing deities visiting Earth during Chinese New Year and spreading blessings to the local villagers. If you're curious about the racial diversity among the deities, the black one is actually representing a deity whose face has turned dark from incense smoke. People burn incense to honor the local deities, so a dark skin color represents a deity that gets a lot of attention from the public. So you might think that this is the highest level deity at today's event, but actually there is one tier higher, which is the little guys on thrones. Being carried on a throne is the ultimate honor reserved only for the highest level deities, and for the other ones, being represented by a person in a suit will suffice. Ah, 真的像一个小动物的样子。哇，还有这个动作。他累不累呀？ Heading through the village and stopping by every house to deliver blessings to all the local residents. Fortunately, people here are very welcoming of random strangers joining in on their village ceremonies and events. No one seems bothered or annoyed. If anything, a lot of people are excited to be filmed. It's like, wow, my hometown gets to be on Douyin. Events like this were happening all over Fujian in late February, often for multiple days on end, hours and hours into the afternoon. And we do have places to go after all, so we eventually extracted ourselves from the color and noise and excitement and got back on the roads. And eventually, we caught sighting of our very first Earth Fortress. These have been on my list of things to visit in China for the past 5 years. Finally visiting the Tulo. 兄弟们，我们到了，看土楼了。People, the hype is real. This is unlike any other architectural item I have seen anywhere in China.
真的好大呀，真的没想到。
土楼真的是土。Earth fortresses, or tulo, are basically a condensed version of a village inside of an impenetrable wall. A century or two ago, groups of bandits roved the countryside around here, and living inside a fortress made life much safer for local residents. It looks like an apartment building at a glance, but it's actually not. It's a series of very long and skinny townhouses arranged in a circle, or a square, or a rectangle. This is a 4-story building, and each person's house has one section on every single floor. It's like a cake, and each slice of the cake is someone's house. The days of bandits are long gone, and even if there still were bandits, people would definitely prefer more modern building materials to make their fortress with, so barely anyone lives here. More houses are occupied now than usual because it's right after Chinese New Year, so some people who had come back to their hometown for the holidays are still here. 你们是常年都住吗？还是过年的时候回来？
过年的时候回来。
如果平时来的话，这个楼大概有几个人啊？
就是老人家有在这边。
哦。
这人不多，平时啊，大家都搬出外面去了，差不多20个人左右吧。20个人，这么大一个，对，300多间。
这一层就是吃饭，
对，
跟那个，然后睡觉是那个2层、3层、4层。
It's basically impossible to find you a tulo anywhere in the country that is fully functioning as it was like 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. There's really just 2 types of tulo. One is the type that haven't really been developed for tourism, and they're basically empty almost all of the year. And then type number 2 is the ones that have been turned into a tourist destination. This one's not really one of those. There was a guy outside the gate asking 10 renminbi of everyone who's coming in. It was just a local villager trying to get that bread. And that's understandable. If all these random people are gonna be coming in here and walking around, you might as well get money out of it, right? But this isn't actually like a tourist site. There are some tulos that have really been turned into a tourist attraction. Some of them have turned into little hotel type things. So you have those kind of tourist sites, and then you have ones like this, which support very little economic activity, aside from this one guy. He is hustling.
像这些都是我们这边的特产。
土楼，第一次看到土楼的。
哦，好可爱。
对，
太可爱了吧？
再戳了一个人。
什么时候呀？
刚刚这土楼。
好，这个该咋说？好稠吗？是不是？除了盐还有啥？
茶叶。
茶叶。
对对，这些都是我们这边的本地茶啊，养肝养胃。哦，这个就是我们这边笋干。
这个是你们做的吗？
对。
好可爱。
这个都是徒手工作的。
这是你们的乡村产业，做这个小盒子。
对。
A local told us that this tulo is about 100 years old. That may sound impressive, but actually there are way older tulos right nearby. The wooden balconies need to be maintained periodically, but the thick dirt husk around the edge of each of these things could probably stay standing for a millennium.